Hello again. Let's dive into the incident response domain. What does every CUI user need to know? We'll talk about the fictional story of Sam, the CUI user. As we follow Sam in her role as a CUI system user, we know that we need to follow the Department of Defense's cybersecurity rules. And we'll focus on good practices for the CUI system user, including Sam, within the incident response domain. Incident response is critical for securing CUI. Why should we care about incidents? Well, CUI, or Controlled and Classified Information, makes us a target for cyber threats. Incidents can disrupt missions and business operations, and responding well protects everyone. Let's think about what Sam is doing. She processes CUI every day for her job. She learns that even a small mistake or an attack can have big consequences, not just for her, but for her team, for the work mission, and even for the national security. Let's talk about a day in the life of Sam, our fictional CUI system user. Well, she checks her email, she works on reports, and she uses secure systems to do this. She's responsible for recognizing and reacting to security events. And Sam is like most of us. She isn't an IT expert, but she is careful with the data she handles. And like all users, she plays a key role in incident response. What is incident response, or the IR domain? An incident is any sign that CUI may be at risk. For example, a suspicious email, a lost laptop, or a system error. The incident response is our business process that detects, reacts, and recovers from that incident. Incident response isn't just for IT. Every user helps detect problems early. For instance, Sam's actions can stop a bad situation from getting worse. Let's look at the 3 incident response requirements. They're all crucial. 361, build and use an incident handling capability. 362, track, document, and report incidents. And 363, test our ability to handle incidents. Let's follow Sam as she learns what she and you should do step by step. Requirement 3.6.1 is about establishing incident response. What does this mean? Your organization must have a process for preparation, detection, analysis, containment, recovery, and user response. Let's take a look at Sam again. She learns that her company has a plan, but what does each part of that plan mean for her? Let's break those requirements down a bit. 361A requires that incident handling capability exists in an organization. There is that capability for everyone. Sam knows there's a process and who to contact when there's an incident. And remember, an incident could be a suspected incident. It doesn't have to be a true threat actor. The first step really here is knowing that a response process exists. It's part of your organization's system security plan, or in this case, it could be part of your incident response policy. 361B requires us to be prepared. Let's see how Sam prepares. She knows who to report to, and she completes the required training. And in her daily activities, she stays alert for suspicious activities. What's really key here is preparation. Sam reviews her company's policies, and she keeps an incident response contact list handy. That way, she isn't guessing if something happens. She knows exactly who to contact immediately. 361C requires us to detect incidents. How do we detect incidents? Let's look at Sam. She notices an unexpected pop-up or alert, or she receives a suspicious email, or sees unusual system behavior. So if Sam sees any of this, something strange, she reports it, even if she isn't sure it's an actual incident. Early detection is what's crucial here. 361D is about analyzing the incident. Let's look at what Sam does. She describes what happened in detail. That allows us to analyze or break down what happens. She shares when and how, any other details she notices. She is not expected to solve the incident, but her clear and honest information helps IT and the security team understand what's going on. 361E requires us to contain the incident. What's our role as a CUI system user in containment? Well, let's look at Sam. She stops what she's doing on the affected system. She disconnects from the network if instructed, and she may warn others to be careful because she understands it's important, and now she has this experience. Containment can be as simple as stopping work and notifying others. By her quick actions, Sam helps prevent the issue from spreading. 361F requires us to support recovery. What's Sam's role in supporting recovery? Well, she follows instructions from the IT and security teams. That might include resetting passwords or reviewing files. Recovery often needs everyone's cooperation. By following instructions, Sam helps get the system back up and running. Requirement 3.6.1G requires us to have a quick and clear user response. Remember to respond quickly and clearly and share any lessons learned after an incident. So after the incident, Sam gives feedback and may participate in meetings to improve on future responses. Let's take a good look at Incident Response Requirement 3.6.2, which is all about tracking, documenting, and reporting. Remember that all incidents must be tracked, that users can help by recording exactly what they see, anything out of the ordinary. As a user, make sure who to inform, who do we contact, both internally and externally. And Sam, as a CUI system user, uses her incident report form to document exactly what happened. And she makes sure to follow reporting lines outlined by her company's plan. IR requirement 362 is all about reporting the action of. Well, first off, we track all incidents. All incidents are logged. B, we document the details. The details matter. C and D are about knowing who those officials and authorities are to report to, both internally and externally. Remember, the key takeaways here is don't keep any incidents to yourself. Timely and accurate reporting protects everyone here. And the third incident response requirement is all about testing our incident response. Organizations test their IR plans. That could be an annual or even a quarterly tabletop exercise or simulations. Users must be included in these drills. And for instance, when we look at Sam, she participates in practice drills for incident response. What happens when an incident happens? Let's go ahead and test that and practice it. And of course, Sam knows that testing helps everyone learn how to respond and react quickly and effectively. As a CUI system user, let's look at good or best user practices. Of course, always report suspicious activity, even if we're unsure about it. Don't try to fix the incidents on our own. Know who our contact list is for any incident, both internally and externally. Of course, complete any training on schedule and cooperate with follow-up and recovery actions. Keep in mind that simple steps make a big difference. We're all a vital link in the incident response chain. Let's reflect on some questions for all of us as CUI users. Who do you contact if you suspect a CUI incident? Where do you find your organization's incident response procedures? Do you have easy access to those? Why is quick reporting so important? Would you know what to do if you were in Sam's position? Key takeaways from incident response. Remember that incident response is really part of everyone's job, not just admins or managers. Preparation is key. Know your role, know where to find your policies and procedures, and reporting, don't delay. Teamwork protects us, and like Sam, your attention and quick action can keep CUI and our CUI systems safe. Thank you for your attention regarding incident response. Your job matters, and together we keep information and critical missions secure. Let's pause here for any additional questions or email me at either address below.